Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Talk Studio, the podcast where we make learning English feel natural and enjoyable. I am Emma.
And I am Jake. So happy to be here with you all today. Emma, you are looking very happy this morning. What is going on?
I am happy because I have exciting plans this weekend. My friend invited me to a picnic in the park, and I said yes immediately. I love a good picnic.
A picnic? That sounds wonderful. What did she say when she invited you?
She sent me a message that said, "Hey, a few of us are getting together on Saturday for a picnic. Would you like to come?" And I wrote back, "I would love to. What can I bring?"
Oh, I love that. What can I bring is such a warm and generous response to an invitation. It says yes, and it also says, I want to contribute. I want to be part of this.
Exactly. And it actually connects perfectly to today's topic, because today we are talking about making and responding to invitations in English.
Yes, this is one of those topics that sounds simple, but is actually quite nuanced. In English, there are many different ways to invite someone, and many different ways to respond, whether you are saying yes, saying no, or saying maybe.
And the way you say things matters a lot. If you decline an invitation the wrong way, you can accidentally sound rude or cold, even if that is not your intention at all. Getting the phrases right makes all the difference.
It really does. This is social English, the English of friendships, of relationships, of being included and including others. It is so important and so useful in everyday life.
Before we dive in, a quick and important message for all of our wonderful listeners.
Yes, if you are enjoying English Talk Studio, please hit the like button right now. It helps us reach more people who are learning English just like you, and it means the world to us.
And if you are new here, welcome. We are so glad you found us today. Please subscribe so you get our new episodes every week. We pour so much into every single one.
And please leave us a comment below. We read every message. Tell us where you are from and what you want to learn. Your comments actually shape our future episodes.
We love them. Okay, Jake, let us start with how to make an invitation. How do you invite someone to something in English?
Great starting point. There are several different ways, and the level of formality changes depending on the situation. For casual, friendly invitations between friends or people you know well, the most common phrases are, "Do you want to come to my party on Friday?" Or, "Are you free this weekend? A few of us are going to the cinema." Or, "We are having dinner at my place on Saturday. You should come."
I love "you should come." It is so warm and easy. It is not too formal, not too pushy. It is just a friendly open door. You should come.
Exactly. And "are you free this weekend" is a very clever way to start, because if they say yes, you can then say, "Great, because I wanted to invite you to something." It checks their availability before you even get to the invitation itself.
That is actually a very natural way native speakers do it. They do not always jump straight to the invitation. They lay the ground first.
For slightly more formal situations, maybe inviting a colleague to a work event or inviting someone you do not know very well yet, you might use, "Would you like to join us for lunch on Thursday?" Or, "I was wondering if you would be interested in coming to our team dinner." Or, "We would love to have you at our event next week."
We would love to have you. That is such a beautiful phrase. It is warm, it is welcoming, it makes the person feel genuinely wanted, not just invited as a formality, but actually wanted.
And for very formal invitations, like a wedding or a corporate event, you might see written invitations that say, "You are cordially invited to," or "We request the pleasure of your company at." These are more formal and usually written, not spoken, but it is useful to recognize them.
Now, let us talk about giving details when you make an invitation, because an invitation without details leaves the other person guessing.
Yes, a good invitation answers 4 questions. What is it? Where is it? When is it? And sometimes, who else is coming? Because that last one actually matters to people. They want to know the size of the event or who will be there.
So, a complete invitation might sound like, "Hey, a few of us are getting together at my apartment on Saturday evening around 7 for dinner. Just a small group, maybe 6 people. Would you like to come?"
That tells you everything you need to decide. What? Dinner. Where? My apartment. When? Saturday at 7. How big? Small group, 6 people. Now the person can make an informed decision.
And notice the phrase, "just a small group." This is very reassuring for people who feel nervous about big social situations. It tells them you do not need to be on your best performance. It is relaxed.
Okay, Now let us talk about how to say yes to an invitation, because even yes has many different shades in English.
The most simple and enthusiastic yes is, "Yes, I would love to," or "That sounds amazing, I am definitely in." "I am in" means I want to participate. Count me as part of the group.
You can also say, "I would love to come. Thank you so much for inviting me." Adding "thank you so much for inviting me" is a really lovely touch. It acknowledges that the person thought of you and made the effort to include you.
Other ways to say yes include, "Sounds great, count me in," or "I am absolutely free that day. What should I bring?" or "I would not miss it." That last one is very enthusiastic. "I would not miss it" means this event is important enough that nothing could stop me from coming.
Beautiful. Now for the trickier part, how to say no. This is where learners often freeze because they do not want to sound rude or ungrateful. But declining an invitation politely is a completely normal part of social life. Everyone does it.
The key to a polite no in English is 3 parts. First, thank the person for the invitation. Second, say you cannot come. Third, if possible, give a brief reason or express that you genuinely wish you could.
So, for example, "Oh, that sounds so lovely. I am really sorry, but I already have plans that day. I hope you all have an amazing time." That is gracious, warm, and totally clear.
Or, "Thank you so much for thinking of me. I am afraid I cannot make it this time, but I would love to do something another time." The phrase, "I cannot make it," is a very natural way to say you are unable to attend. I cannot make it.
And "I would love to do something another time" is important. It tells the person, "I am not rejecting you. I like you. I want to see you. This just did not work out."
Other polite ways to decline are, "I wish I could, but I have a prior commitment." A prior commitment is something you already agreed to before this invitation. It sounds professional and genuine.
Or, "I am so sorry, I'm going to be out of town that weekend." Or, "That sounds wonderful, but I am not feeling my best. I would not want to miss it, but I think I should rest." Very human and very understandable.
Now, sometimes you are not sure. You want to come, but you genuinely do not know yet. What do you say then?
There is a very useful phrase for this. You say, "I would really like to come. Can I let you know by Thursday?" Or, "I think I should be free, but let me check my schedule and get back to you." Get back to you means to contact someone again with an answer.
"Can I let you know by Thursday?" gives a specific time. That is important. If you just say, "I will let you know," without a date, it can feel like you are not taking the invitation seriously. Giving a specific day shows respect.
And the person will almost always say, "Of course, no rush, take your time," because most invitations are not so urgent that they need an answer in the next 5 minutes.
Now there is one more situation we should cover. What if someone invites you to something and you want to suggest a change? Maybe the time does not work, but a different day would.
This is called a counterproposal, and it is very natural and friendly. You say, "I cannot do Saturday, but would Sunday work for you?" Or, "I am busy that evening, but I am free for lunch instead. Would that work?"
The phrase, "would that work for you?" is so important. It is flexible and considerate. You are not just saying no, you are keeping the door open and trying to find a way to say yes.
And the other person will usually feel great about this because it shows you actually want to see them. You are not making an excuse. You are problem solving together.
Let us also quickly talk about what to say when someone arrives at an event you organized, the welcoming phrases.
Yes, when someone arrives, you say, "So glad you could make it," or "I am so happy you came," or "Welcome, come on in." These are warm and natural.
And the guest might say, "Thank you so much for having me," or "I have been looking forward to this," or "What a lovely place." Saying thank you for having me is very important. It acknowledges the effort the host made.
And if you have to leave an event early, you do not just disappear. You find the host and you say, "I have to get going, but I had such a wonderful time. Thank you so much for having me."
"I have to get going" is a natural and friendly way to say you are leaving. It is not abrupt, it is not cold, it is the right way to exit a social event.
And the host will say, "I am so glad you came. Let us do this again soon." Or "Drive safe." Or "Take care getting home." All warm and easy.
Now, we have a beautiful listener story to share with you today.
Yes, this one comes from Priya in India. Priya is 26 years old and moved to the United Kingdom for work about 1 year ago.
Hello, Priya. Priya wrote to us and said, "When I first moved to the UK, I found social situations the hardest part of living abroad. Not the work, not the transport, not the food. The social part. People would invite me to things and I never knew what to say. I would say things like, yes, okay, I will come, and it sounded so flat. Or I would say no and not explain why, and people thought I was unfriendly.
Priya, that experience is so common for people who move to a new country. Social language is often the last thing taught and the first thing you actually need.
Priya continued. A colleague invited me to her birthday dinner, and I listened to English Talk Studio the night before and I practiced. When she asked, I said, I would love to come. Thank you so much for including me. And she looked so happy. She said, oh, I am really glad. And at the dinner, she introduced me to everyone so warmly.
That one phrase, thank you so much for including me, changed the whole interaction. It showed Priya's warmth, and it made the colleague feel that her invitation mattered.
Priya finished by saying, I have made 3 real friends in the UK this year. I think learning the social phrases helped me seem like myself instead of seeming cold. I was never cold. I just did not have the words.
Priya, that last sentence is one of the most important things anyone has ever said on this podcast. I was never cold. I just did not have the words. That is why language matters so deeply.
It really is. The language carries who you really are to other people. When the language is missing, people misread you. When the language is there, they see the real you.
Priya, thank you from the bottom of our hearts for sharing that. We are so proud of you, and those 3 friendships sound wonderful.
Let us do a quick summary of everything we covered today. For making an invitation, are you free this weekend? A few of us are getting together. Would you like to come? We would love to have you. For saying yes, I would love to. Count me in. I would not miss it. Thank you so much for inviting me. For saying no politely, thank you for thinking of me. I am afraid I cannot make it this time. I hope you all have a wonderful time. I would love to do something another time. For saying maybe, can I let you know by Thursday? Let me check my schedule and get back to you. For suggesting an alternative, I can't do Saturday, but would Sunday work for you? Would that work for you? For arriving and leaving, so glad you could make it. Thank you so much for having me. I have to get going, but I had a wonderful time.
Those phrases cover almost every social invitation situation you will ever encounter in English. They are natural, they are warm, and they will make people see the real you.
Now, our question for you today. Leave a comment below and tell us about the last time someone invited you somewhere or the last time you invited someone. What did you say? Try to use one of today's phrases in your answer.
We love reading your stories. Every comment makes our day a little brighter.
And if this episode helped you, please give it a like. It helps so many more people find us and learn English in a way that actually feels good.
Please subscribe so you never miss an episode. New content every week. And please share this with one friend who is learning English. A friend who maybe struggles with social situations in English. This episode could genuinely help them.
Just one friend. That is all we ask. Thank you so much for spending this time with us today. See you next time, Jake.
See you next time, Emma. Bye, everyone. Keep practicing, keep connecting, and keep enjoying English.